so cute. I love them. What are they called again?
The little black one's called Nutella.
Yeah, we have that in Europe.
I know, and it's brown, but it was my little daughter's idea of a joke. And the little one with the broken horn is called Casper. And the other one, that's Marley. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Here we are.
Hey, kids.
Oops. Thank you. Happy weekend.
Okay. See you, love.
Thank you very much. Das war ja interessant.
Oh, du. Auf zu meckern. Komm schon.
The first film works on implication entirely as a concept. Basically, the first film works on playing with the audience's expectations of what's going to unfold and creating suspense and dread by the implication of these things that are going to happen. So the first film structurally has no three act. It doesn't have three acts. It's basically a two-act movie. 45 minutes of setup and then 30 minutes of just complete carnage. And all the way you're being told what's going to happen is not what you think is going to happen. So it's set up that it's going to be about. It's these guys, it's not. It's the aliens, it's not. It's the something else. You never know what's going to happen. And then when this character turns up, he's a lovely, lovely guy, and then 10 minutes later he's killing and murdering them, you've got the audience just going, I don't know what's happening, I'm confused, I'm scared, all this kind of stuff. So the first film worked in this kind of interesting sort of storytelling way. So the second film, the audience knows who the guy is. We can't play that trick anymore. He's that guy. So the fun was saying, okay, let's just get that out of the way. Let's basically start the film, let's reintroduce the audience to the character, and you just have him balls out, appear in the first scene. It's like a recap of the first movie, the first scene. Here he is. He's lovely. He's great. And then you piss him off the wrong way, and suddenly it's all hell breaks loose. So you've reacquainted the audience with the character, and then you can go back and re-establish the story and the characters and start again and begin the journey kind of thing. So this film necessarily sort of had to be a development of John's character, an investigation of his character and why he is what he was. Because when people saw the first film, they were like, it was terrifying, it was chilling, but who is that? Why is he like that? He's obviously, at a base level, just completely insane. But beyond that, he's racist, sexist, homophobic, you name it, he's got it all. And there are qualities of that in most cultures. There's a character like that. But in Australia, there is definitely that kind of, old school racist, horrible kind of character that is sort of dying out, but it's still there occasionally. You can still see that.
The Ashes, the greatest sporting event on the planet. Aussies versus the Pommies. Hey, goes back to Bodyline, when Douglas Jardine was bouncing balls off Don Bradsman's scon. Were they whinging about it? Nah, ton of guts in those days. Now we do a little bit of sledging to the Poms, when they want to take their bat and ball and go home. Bunch of girls. It's only words.
Mixed from my era and lived all his life in the bush. And in the 50s, you've got to remember that we were a very racist bunch of people. We talked about Aboriginal people in a very low light. We come from a very racist, single-minded, white Australia policy background. What I like about injecting the comedy into Wolf Creek 2 is to make people laugh, and when they've laughed, thinking, oh my God, I just laughed at that, which I've done in Scorsese films, when they're stuffing a guy into the boot and they're doing terrible things to him, but Joe Pesci is doing it so comically that you laugh your head off, and you think, I just laughed my head off at that guy getting stabbed and kicked and punched into the boot, So I find that interesting, that you get people to laugh at something that they really shouldn't be laughing at.